Ladies and gentlemen, an international gold smuggling racket has reached the doorstep of the Chief Minister of Kerala. The Congress and the BJP are both alleging that this well-oiled syndicate is running with the full support and knowledge of the Kerala Chief Minister's office. We are piecing together the facts, then we debate.
On the 5th of July, the Customs Department at Thiruvananthapuram Airport busted a well-coordinated smuggling racket. 30 kgs of gold worth 15 crore rupees, packed in a diplomatic baggage marked to the UAE consulate, was seized. Watch how the smugglers transported the gold by hiding it in iron pipes and air compressors. The gold scandal has shaken the Kerala government. Here's how. The Customs Department has arrested Sarit Nair, a former employee at the UAE consulate in Thiruvananthapuram. His interrogation has led to details of Swapna Suresh. She is believed to be the prime accused in the smuggling racket. She used to work in the IT department of the state government, a department that comes directly under the Chief Minister, and was appointed by Pinarayi Vijayan's Principal Secretary M. Sivsankar. He has now been shunted. The Customs Department is suspecting a bigger nexus, and the scandal has reached the Chief Minister's office.
All these projects, there are corruption, nepotism. When I raised all the issues, the Chief Minister was ridiculing me and telling that I am trying to destroy the morale of the government officials. But now it has been clearly established that the Chief Minister's office and his secretary is involved in this smuggling case.
Though the left government has denied knowledge of appointment of the prime accused who is currently absconding, opposition parties in the state are showing him the mirror.
In this particular case, Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister seems to have rang up also the customs and pleaded on their behalf, and therefore obviously the Chief Minister's office is answerable. I'm sure all these issues are being investigated by the customs, by the DRI.
In 2013, the solar panel scam had rocked the Congress government in Kerala, costing them power in 2016. 7 years later, will the gold smuggling scandal prove to be a turning point for the left government in the state? Let's debate.
See, A.N. Shamsheer of the CPM, Rahul Ishwar is with us, activist, Tom Vadakan of the BJP, the spokesman, former Union Minister and Member of Parliament of the BJP in the Rajya Sabha, K.J. Alphonse, Dinesh Varshni and Jyoti Kumar Chamakala, our General Secretary, Kerala Congress, will be joining us. I want to start with K.J. Alphonse and A.N. Shamsheer. It's a straight BJP versus CPM face-off to start with. Mr. K.J. Alphonse, how are you holding the Kerala Chief Minister and his office directly responsible for the gold scandal? You make your point and then we'll get a response from the CPM.
Arnab, it's pretty simple. As per the law of torts, the employer is responsible for the actions of the employee. In this case, the Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister, who also happens to be the IT Secretary, he appoints this lady, Swapna, who is alleged to be the kingpin of the smuggling syndicate, and she works as an operations manager in one of the IT outfits of the Kerala government, Space Park. And obviously, you are responsible because the Chief Minister is also the IT Minister, and the officer concerned, he's a Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister. So the links are very, very clear. It's very obvious. I don't think there is any point even in debating on this issue at all. And then, of course, apparently, again, these are subject to investigations. Apparently, the Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister also called the customs ultimatum and threatened them and to get the consignment released. And obviously, these are all issues which need detailed investigations from customs, from DRI, and possibly also from the CBI, so that it takes it back to where it really belongs to the Chief Minister's, not really inside the Chief Minister's office.
How shameful?
The fact that he sacked him today means nothing, because he's been completely caught being a part of of the smuggling racket and or being the godfather of the racket, and therefore I don't think there are any excuses. And it also raises a larger issue: how come diplomatic baggage is used for bringing in gold? I mean, this possibly shows involvement of the foreign ministry of UAE at some level. I don't know exactly what needs to be investigated. And the consignee is the Consul General of UAE in Kerala. And how come it comes in the diplomatic baggage? So it all leads to a much larger international smuggling racket, which of course Kerala is very famous for this. It just eats up gold,
Shamsheer,
and very little of this really comes
I'd like to just follow up with a question,
legal channels.
Mr. Alphonse, to the CPM representative on the panel. Two questions to you. Was gold being smuggled? Yes. Was gold being smuggled inside steel pipes, door locks, air compressors and iron rods? Yes. Was this a criminal syndicate? Yes. Was Swapna Suresh, and her pictures on the screen please, now on the run? Viewers, have you seen where she is? This is the lady. Her name is Swapna Suresh, working closely in touch with the Chief Minister's office, very closely with the Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister, Pinarayi Vijayan. Her visiting cards, ladies and gentlemen, has the Kerala government logo. Why doesn't the Chief Minister resign? The more deep you keep saying no, you keep denying it, you'll be exposed. You're on the debate right now. There is nothing to defend. Appropriately, maybe Chief Minister resigns. Nothing will happen. But people will say, at least you took a principled position. Chief Minister does not resign. Denies. You deny on Republic. There'll be more pressure on you. You're on the debate right now with both Rahul Ishwar, Tom Vadakan and Jyoti Kumar. Yes, go on. Defend your position. How terrible, by the way, that a leftist government is in the middle of a gold scandal. There couldn't be a greater irony.
Towards because senior IAS officer, literate person. Whether I'm asking a direct question, I want to get answer from IAS Alphonse Kannadhanam. Whether consulate is under state government, he has to answer. Whether airport is under state government, he has to give answer. Whether customs is under the state government, he has to give answer. These three are under the central government. Then how the state government is responsible for that?
How is the state government responsible when the airport is not under them? He says, Tom Vadakan and Rahul Ishwar are responding on the debate. Who comes in first?
Hello?
Tom, you heard that. Respond. 1 second, you ask the question, now get the response. 1 minute. Shamsheer, you ask the question. I get Tom to respond to you, Tom.
Very strange question coming from the CPM person. There is evidence of gold smuggling, no denial. There is evidence of a company called Price Water Cooper Company, which is in connivance with Exologic Solution, which was marketing. And this Exologic solution is now off the radar. Their site is under construction since last 2 months. Nobody knows who the directors are. They've all been whitewashed, Arnab. The link is that this lady, Sapna, or whatever her name is, she was an employee of that company, and this other company, which was doing software work for this market and marketed by Cooper Company, Price Water Cooper Company, they were in connivance. This company called Exologic Solutions is owned by the Chief Minister's family member.
Shame!
Can you
Mr.
deny
Shame!
it?
Mr. Tom
Shame,
Vadakan,
this is
don't say
becoming a
lie.
bigger debate.
Don't say lie.
If this is
Number
true, then
one,
truly
it's a
shame.
countdown.
Number
1
two
second.
charge.
Like a Cameron politician.
Number two
Once
charge.
was in charge.
Unbelievable if
I
this is
have
true.
a serious
That's
charge.
credibility.
He's
Sarita
putting a charge, Shamsheer, listen to him.
He's a Cameron politician.
Okay, Shamsheer, one of you has to back off, right?
UAE consultant and Sapna represented the Kerala Chief Minister's office in a meeting in UAE. Can you deny it? That's on record. Investigation can be done.
them.
There's a serious charges against the left government. Now, what is the qualification of this
Shamsheer, I need a
lady?
better audio line with you, please.
Arnab,
I'm telling the producers.
Arnab, she is a 10+2 person and is versatile in Arabic. That's the precise qualification. And who appoints her? She's been appointed for a contractual
okay, Tom
position.
Shamsheer is putting out a spirited defense. Shamsheer,
Which is not even conceptualized.
I can't hear I'm not getting a clear audio.
And the IT ministry
Shamsheer, I'm not hearing you.
under the CM.
Shamsheer, I can't hear you. Pick up the phone and defend yourself.
Such evidence that is in public domain. Can you deny it?
I need Shamsheer's audio, boss.
Arnabji, the left is simply trying to make noise.
Shamsheer, listen to Rahul Ishwar now. Rahul Ishwar and Shamsheer. Rahul Ishwar and Dinesh Vashni are on the debate, please. Yeah.
Arnabji, left is simply trying to make the noise and evade the question. Sri Pinarayi Vijayan is the Chief Minister, is the Home
Rahul
Minister,
Ishwar and Dinesh
IT
Vashni.
Minister. Sri Pinarayi Vijayan is the Home Minister, is the IT Minister, is the Chief Minister. And the Principal Secretary is under him. Is he not responsible? Ms. Swapna, or this Swapna, the gold smuggler, is appointed in the IT department. Doesn't he have any responsibility? How can we ordinary people be sure of an impartial inquiry? We want CBI inquiry for this. CBI inquiry should be conducted.
Shamsheer on the right. Shamsheer and Rahul Ishwar, I'm just not getting the other side audio. 1 second, please. Shamsheer, please. I'm not getting your audio at all, Dinesh Vashni. Can I get Shamsheer's audio? I'm requesting you. Okay, I'm giving you live instruction on TV. Shamsheer, take your phone, hold it. You're on the debate with Rahul Ishwar now. You are going to hold your phone as close to you as possible. You're going to respond to him. You're in the middle of a big debate. You are losing the debate. And I want to tell you one thing. The people of Kerala do not forgive scams like this. They did not forgive the solar scam. They did not forgive the bar bribery scam. They did not forgive the nexus with the sandal mafia. They said no compromise on lawbreakers. So Shamsheer, how can you as...
We had nothing to hide.
No, one second. Rahul, wait. He's responding to you. Wait, Rahul, wait. Rahul, wait.
As per the allegation against
Rahul, wait. Shamsheer, speak up louder.
We have removed the principal secretary. Once we have removed the principal secretary, and also our chief minister has openly declared that you can make any investigation. You can need the help of Interpol. You can ask for the help of CBI. Let them investigate. We are not standing as an obstacle because our hands are very clear. First of all, the Congress, look, the pictures, you are showing some pictures. I can show the pictures of BJP leader O. Rajagopal. And also I can show the pictures of Ramesh Chennithala and the opposition leaders in Kerala. So showing the photos of
Rahul
the
Ishwar.
leaders don't know who is standing along with us.
That is because it is a Kerala government function. Arnabji, he is misleading. That is a Kerala government, or that was facilitated because she was in Kerala government and the network by Kerala government.
He's a liar. He's a pathological liar.
He's calling you a liar, pathological liar, Rahul Ishwar. Rahul Ishwar, Shamsheer called you a pathological liar. 1 minute. Why is Rahul Ishwar a pathological liar when he said that? Shamsheer is responding. Wait a minute, Rahul.
Please, Shamsheer, hear the other side. Please have the courage to hear the other side.
Yeah, we are ready for any investigation. Interpol can investigate, CBI can investigate. All agencies are under you.
Jyoti Kumar Chamakala would also like to come into the debate with you, Rahul Ishwar. Jyoti Kumar Chamakala, the line just got dropped. See, Shamsheer, I'll tell you one thing. This is a well-organized gold smuggling syndicate. KJ Alphonse is on the debate. People of Kerala are watching. KJ Alphonse, if the CPM decides that it will take no further action in this case, I just want to look at the political impact of this. The pictures are there, the images are there, the evidence is there. But it appears to me from the reaction of our CPM friend that they are not going to take any action. Mr. Alphonse.
Yeah, you see, when they get cornered, they make allegations against other
Alphonse and
people.
Shamsheer.
In this case, the connections are so obvious. See, if the officer concerned, Shiv Shankar, was just the IT secretary, I would forgive him. But in this case, he is a principal secretary to the chief minister
Both of them,
Kerala.
please.
And then he appoints somebody, this lady who's been sacked by the UAE embassy for irregularities. She is hired by this person, has extremely close contacts. That's what we learned from from the media, from the ground, and it's right in the Chief Minister's office. How can you deny this? Your actions, as per the law of torts, you employ somebody, you are responsible, especially somebody on your personal staff. Yes, you have sacked him today, possibly because you just want to save face. It doesn't happen like that. In a democracy, you got to be very transparent.
Yeah, I'd like also a Congress representative, Jyoti Kumar Chamakala, to make his point. Jyoti, Shamsheer says, whatever action we have to take, we have taken. We are not going to do anything more. BJP and Congress can keep talking about it.
Many questions are arising in this issue.
Yes,
like
Jyoti.
How she got appointed in the IT department. Who is CM is the head of the IT department. He is also the Minister of State, and he knows her character. He got reports regarding her character, and even then he allowed her to join the IT department, and she was working in the IT department. At the same time, she was the prime accused in this gold smuggling scam. So the CM should answer. It's not necessary. Like instead of explaining the things, he has removed the secretary to him, CM from his post. That's not possible. We need a CBI inquiry in this regard. Ultimately, CM is the accused person in this gold scam. It's for sure.
Yeah, so Jyoti, you also want the Chief Minister's resignation on this, I assume. Rahul Ishwar is also insisting on it. Rahul Ishwar.
The Kerala government and the CM. The Kerala CM should take the ethical responsibility.
Rahul Ishwar and
Had it been any other party, the CPM would have demanded it.
Which party? I want to know. Mr.
Shamsheer, Congress.
He is BJP. There are 3 persons sitting for one party. If he is BJP person. 3 persons are speaking for BJP.
But who carried out the gold smuggling scam?
Whether he is a
This
politician.
is not politics. It's a corruption of the highest order.
Yeah,
It's a
that's why
corruption of the highest
I'm agreeing
order.
with you.
People
There is
have a right to
corruption,
ask
you can
questions and
question.
demand answers.
That's why I'm asking. You can
Kerala
answer.
CM
You
should
can
take
answer.
ethical responsibility.
Whatever agency they can answer.
And had it been a Congress CM or a BJP CM, wouldn't Communist Party demand the same?
I
Wouldn't
thank you,
Communist
ladies and
Party-
gentlemen.
Did not Communist Party
The
demand
people of
the
Kerala
second
don't forgive
responsibility?
scams. You should know that better. Viewers, we'll have more inputs on this coming in from Thiruvananthapuram tomorrow. And as more details comes out, the pressure is also growing on the Pinarayi Vijayan government. With a promise to be back at 9 o'clock tomorrow. For now, good night and goodbye.